hopefully it wasn't raining, so you could just
so you could stick your arm out the window,
roll down, and hold it in,
and hold the door shut.
Call me Fred Flintstone. I mean,
might as well have pedaled your car down the road.
Dude, I even have I still have duct tape stains on my car from that. Like, trying to duct tape it closed. I think that was also the cleanest my car ever was, because I was always so worried about people like getting into it and stealing. So I was like, I'm not even gonna keep anything inside. Like, if somebody wants to steal something and they want to take my cup holder or my radio, the radio doesn't work. Cup holder doesn't even stick in, so you're good.
How's it, internet peeps? It's Ed the Dread of the Tribe of Good Vibes. Coming at ya! Today I have for you guys the first of many podcasts which I've recorded in my travels and just over the last 2 or 3 years. This one here is from the scene of skimboarding, and it features Todd and Troy Rhoten and E.T. Baker, 3 dudes that are from Vero Beach, Florida. But I had the pleasure of staying with E.T. He housed me for quite a bit of time down there. He actually helped me get a job and become sort of a out-of-town local for a small stretch of time. But during the time down there, I got to sit down with the guys and just have a good evening where we chatted about the skim scene, the surf scene, how skimming's progressed down there, where it started, the influences, just here, there, background, all sorts of different stuff. So kick back, relax, and hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Tribe of Good Vibes podcast. I'm your host, Ed the Dread. We are here tonight in Vero Beach with
Todd Rhoten, straight from Vero Beach.
Killing it.
Years old, OG.
OG.
Triple OG, triple.
We're also here with
E.T. Baker, skimming for almost 10 years. Sponsors Skim City and Shore Pound, repping the pound.
Pound.
Also, Troy Rhoten, riding for Victoria Skimboards 10 years later.
10 years later, baby.
Skim City.
Skimming can only improve.
What about Skim City?
That's what we talking about.
Yep, Skim City and Shore Pound.
Definitely.
Shore peasy. All right, so let's hear about. Everybody's talking about Shore Pound. What's the whole deal with Shore Pound here?
Let's talk to the team manager.
Let's talk to the
Shore Pound
team manager.
Team manager Todd Rhoten.
Yeah, I've been a part of it for a little while. Pretty much just a clothing company. One of our buddies, Chris, started. He had this idea. He went to Cabo, and just the way his break on shore, he just thought a cool name would be Shore Pound, and he's had it for a while, and he finally got it up and running. So they just do clothes and support the sport.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah. So it's like Shore LB, like pound, so it's kind of like got a few meanings. We got the metric weight of pound in there, and also the pound of waves on the shore. Am I correct?
That's right. That's the meaning combined.
It's
like that.
That's exactly the purpose.
I wouldn't say. I can't say that for Chris, but if we were to ask the next question, leading into the next question being, what do you feel Shore Pound means? As in, because we're all sponsored by it, and we know what the mottos are for it, and the main motto being, you can't buy respect, you got to earn it, and then the other one being, go big or go home, which obviously everybody lives by, but the main thing on their newest shirt being friends or family, which probably brought us all here today, I would have to say. So it's
words of wisdom from E.T. Baker, the fifth. All right, so what's the scene like here in Vero Beach, man?
The scene starts out a little bit of inspiration from the older people. Got it all started about 10 years ago from Ellis and Sam Jorgensen. Ellis is known pretty well from the Ellis Thomas Baker.
Who's Ellis?
The fifth.
Don't put my government out there, man.
Yeah. He pretty much started it back in the day when no one else started skimming. Everyone else surfed, and everything got started by watching them do it, and then everyone else wanted to improve and do the same thing they were doing. So that's when I started it, probably same time ago, a long time ago, it feels like.
Yeah, now.
But,
One decade, huh? How those legs feel after a decade, ET?
Dead.
Dead. Ugh.
Dead. I don't know how I haven't had any major injuries on my legs, knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on that.
But,
there you go.
Yeah, I mean, besides hip flexor injuries, but, I mean, thankfully.
So basically what he's saying is, kids, make sure you stretch.
Definitely.
All right?
I always promote that. I always tell Troy. Troy never
After
stretches.
never
is
stretch.
the important time. Nobody's stretching,
Never.
barely
I never
ever.
stretch.
I see some warm-ups sometimes.
Before,
but-
yeah, warm up
yeah.
up and down the beach.
Never
but
the
there's
cool down
never-
stretch.
Never
No,
cool down
I never
That's
stretch
soccer
after.
knowledge, though. That's soccer knowledge.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
yeah.
Soccer knowledge, for sure.
So Troy's saying that skimming, got popping maybe 10 years ago around here. What were we doing before that? Todd, a little bit of surf action?
Yeah, actually, that's all this little town was. We had a couple breaks. We're surrounded by the 2 inlets, Sebastian and Fort Pierce. So this is like the spot in the middle where, back in the day you can surf high or low tide, and now, all the sand's changed. So, all the waves crash on shore. Everyone coming in buys houses near the water, and they want to stop the waves from coming up high.
Yeah.
So they've been dredging.
It's a
putting some
shame.
Artificial reefs.
It's crazy how that happens everywhere on like the
Oh,
East
for
Coast.
sure.
I feel
Yeah.
like Jersey's like ridiculous with this whole jetty system they set up and
Yeah.
just throwing sand everywhere all the time. It's like almost pointless.
Just trying to help the people to live on it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're not-
So I hear that the lefts used to break down here, huh? Big
Yeah.
barreling lefts?
Yeah, big barrels.
Still do?
Left is where it's at.
I think, what video is that? That
JC.
Kip did. No, Broken Productions. What video? Or was
Not
it?
edited.
I think it.
The most recent?
It was
Look at
Love
them
Bugs
racking
and
their
Cupcakes.
brains.
Love
Oh,
Bugs
which
and
one?
Cupcakes, where
I
you
don't
hit,
know.
Yes.
No, you hit the backside line.
If you can take a look at it, I would
and
go to
it's-
YouTube.
Oh, dude, yeah,
Love Bugs and Cupcakes
Broken
is probably the
Productions,
best. Not the
but
best video in Vero Beach,
One
but
of the
the
most well edited videos by
But-
Kip, for
yeah, yeah.
sure.
What are your thoughts
Well,
on that
the-
name?
It's just with the vibe.
I think there's just a bunch of love bugs out that day.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, in the video.
And
You don't want
some
your love
random-
bugs with cupcakes.
yeah, some
someone brought
random
down
lady
some
brought cupcakes and she
and-
handed us all
yeah,
cupcakes.
in the video too, Thomas is in it, and he takes a handful of sand and shoves it in his face like it's a cupcake, which is funny. Not too many people actually catch it that it is sand. It's like a cupcake. No, the wave I was talking about for the lefts, that
lefts
nice
and-
backside connection right in front of the Mulligan stairs, all the way down, little like stylish, little glide right down the face, and then boom, alley front side 180 right with the drop into the camera.
Is that you?
And, no, it's you. That's
Oh,
you.
me?
Yeah.
Oh.
that's
Oh, I didn't even
That's
know
what I'm
that.
talking
He's
about.
bigging you up. You didn't
No,
even
in
know.
the video, and then the whole vibe changes the video. And then it's
Oh,
like,
no,
boom.
the
That's
backside
like
line
midway.
coming at him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
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 exactly.
yeah.
And then it's like, dun, 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 and the whole song.
Yeah, the
goes,
whole it just
everything.
rides.
Winter Skim was another one that just came out in December. That was good. By Max. That was like the one and only video that he did, and it was.
Winners. No.
Was that shot at
no,
Mulligan's too?
edited.
No, that was.
Edited, dude. That's the one you're talking about.
No, Winter Skim is the one that Max did. Edited
Oh.
is the one with both of them. But Max,
We've
end of the
we've got a
Boardwalk-
battle of the minds here.
Oh, I know,
Which-
I'm right. At Boardwalk Blow Up, the only Skim trivia question, I was running up there, and I didn't even win anything.
There was a
Yeah,
trivia
what'd you
question.
win?
Yeah.
I don't even-
You didn't know because I answered it right after he asked it.
Oh,
The
that's
song
yeah.
came on, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
what
I
video
remember
is this in?" And I was like, "VIC from Miles Grobman." You know what I mean? It was freaking Miles Grobman.
Oh, I actually remember that. I do remember that. I remember that happening. It's all good. Yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit more about Mulligans. How about the day today at Mulligans, huh, E.T.? Good session today?
I'm gonna
yeah.
answer that
One
for
of
him right now. And
Yeah.
I got to work there from 10:30 to about 2:30 to 2:45. I got to watch the skim session from my own table that I was serving. Probably the best skim session. Yes, I watched the skim session from my work every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday,
it stinks
every
getting
day, every
old.
day but Sunday.
You gotta
I
enjoy
watched-
your young years.
I watched the skimboarding scene, all the groms. I watch it good from prime time to no time, and I watched ET skim the best session of his life. I probably watched more waves serving tables than he watched himself doing. So
Crazy.
I was there all day supporting him. He just didn't see it.
That might be why it happened, man. Did you feel him sending those vibes your way?
Always.
Always, yeah. Something was happening.
I mean, I don't know if it was just because I knew Troy was watching from the Ocean Grill.
From up above. Up above, I was watching.
Or if it was just the vibe on the beach.
Or was it the crazy lady that was following you around?
That was Thursday. That was a whole nother ordeal.
Oh, that was Thursday, yeah.
That's. I mean,
I
every day
forgot.
it's something different.
Now
I
who's
mean,
messing up?
You've been in Vero for 5 days and you've had something different happen every day.
Have I been here 5 days?
4, well, 3 or 4 almost.
I
now.
don't- All right, I'm in it for 5 days, baby. I'm dang near local now.
Something like that, 3 or 4. I mean, I feel like fucking live
You got
here
a
already.
job more than
Yeah.
half the locals.
Yeah, dude, seriously. And you made way more than half the locals did in those 2 days. So hey,
Oh
you
man.
know, respect that. Respect that. For sure. No, definitely. One of the
Oh,
best gym sessions
networking.
of my life.
Networking. Remember that, kids. Networking will get you where you need to be. Also,
Good
kindness and gratitude. Now let's talk about some kids, man. There's a whole bunch of kids down there. The Weasel Team 6. Is that your squad of Groms out there?
friends. Yes.
Yeah, that's the underclassmen. But
The
I'm stoked
underclassmen.
like they've all showed up
I love
because
it.
you know, a couple years ago there wasn't really a scene out there. You know,
No.
and Troy and ET were
Troy, me,
Couple years
Eddie,
ago.
barely,
and
maybe a few other cats, but they all fizzled out.
yeah, it seemed to be the ones that fizzled out were the older ones, just because it's hard on your body.
Yeah.
And then now this whole new squad, like they're pretty rad. They come out all the time. They're jokesters.
Definitely joke.
Yeah, all right, man. Run down the names of these cats, man. You guys know their names, right?
Oh, man.
Let 'em get their
Where
shine.
do we start? Where do we start?
The
Should
first
we-
number one has to be Daniel
I
Bacon.
would say, yeah.
Baconator.
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 I can only imagine his face when he hears that, right?
When he hears it, this has to be on the
I
podcast.
am, like,
Daniel
I'm smiling
Bacon, number
so
one on
hard right
Instagram.
now.
There's
another kid,
I
Cameron.
know that he's gonna be so stoked when he hears that because he's the one that I'm pretty sure he's the one that did the.
He's running that Weasel Team 6 Instagram.
Yeah,
'Cause
Weasel
after
Team
one
6.
session-
They're embracing that name.
Hit 'em
They're
up.
taking it up.
They
They're
came
going-
up with
it's
the
going
Weasel Team
down.
6 name, and I was like, well, why don't you guys make an Instagram? Like, you guys always have all these.
It's the
pictures,
same
and they're
crew.
always together. It's always 6 guys, 7 guys.
6
Yeah,
dudes.
it's pretty rad. I mean, they're pretty young.
Well,
they're
let's-
like
we'll
12,
start off.
13.
They're all 7th, 8th
Daniel
grade,
Bacon.
middle school.
Yeah, Daniel.
Oh, they even have
Eddie
a Gifford,
Dixon's in 8th
Gifford
grade.
Middle
Eddie,
Skim
yeah.
Club. They have a Gifford Middle. Gifford Middle.
Hold on. They have a
School.
middle school skim club.
Well, that's if you saw the Boardwalk blow up video.
That's
the
what
name
they call
of the YouTube that posted it, the account that posted it, Skimmers of OMS, which is
GMS.
or GMS, excuse me, Gifford Middle School. Thank you.
Oh wow,
Skimmers of GMS, which is Gifford
crazy.
Middle School.
I do
But
remember
yeah.
that.
We'll go what?
Middle school. God,
Yeah.
what was I doing in middle
Yeah,
school,
12,
man?
13
Not
years.
that.
13, 12, 13 years old.
All right, let's get online though. Let's get online. We got to give him our respect. Daniel Bacon. Then we'll go
Cameron, I don't know his
Well,
last name.
I mean, you can't. Cameron. I think it's.
You don't got to know
Shearer,
their last name, man.
whatever,
It's all
Cameron.
good.
But Eddie Dixon is also. I mean, for
Eddie
sure.
Dixon's
They're
is
too
definitely-
young. I don't know if they're on
Stand out.
Facebook yet.
Eddie
You gotta have
Dixon-
Facebook, then you know
Eddie
they're all
Dixon
on
is on
Facebook.
the top of the
Technology
Grom
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
list.
he's on
Eddie
like
Dixon.
Grom Watch of the
Well,
world right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
for sure.
Exile Skimboard, Skim City,
Yeah.
Freak.
Just got sponsored by Everglide.
Everglide.
Yeah,
That
Everglide.
kid.
So did Ed Hayden, though. By the way, let's. give
Yeah,
it
that
up
was
for
cool.
Dude. Fucking,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Thank you.
Definitely. What else? Who else?
And back to the Groms.
Michael Bishop.
Mike Bishop.
That he rides the Tanzat. Jared, I mean, just the straight
Is that Jared?
comedian of the beach. He
Jared,
does the monkey
he's
crawl
got the
every
monkey
now and
crawl.
then.
The monkey
The
crawl,
style
he's
Oh,
of
that's
monkey
funny
crawl.
guy.
Someone-
That's funny
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, no, Jared is
Someone has to keep the
hilarious.
monkey crawl.
He's
Someone's
hilarious.
got to keep it going. There's
He-
no
he
one. I
does
wish
so
I could
much
do it.
better with the monkey crawl though.
Yeah.
He seems to get out pretty far with that.
Dude,
I mean, it comes
It
in handy
helps.
sometimes, not a
Yeah.
lot, because you can't monkey crawl in the sand, dry sand.
no.
You know, that's like
Talk to Kyle Calandra.
it's an
Dang, dude,
injury waiting to
Cabo.
happen.
Yeah, we saw him do it in Cabo.
We
Yeah.
watched him in
You
Cabo.
can't do that in Cabo. You can't monkey crawl in Cabo.
No.
You
Yeah,
know?
Well,
He did it, right?
Yeah, he tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he tried.
Yeah.
No, I think he ended up.
He had a
He
few.
was probably like skimming with it, but it probably takes a lot to get used to.
Yeah.
Probably better than my first wave in Cabo.
The incline going down the hill is serious, and you don't want to be like crawling on your
Yeah.
board.
No.
Yeah.
Dingus, remember, don't crawl it, man. He's gonna be like, yo, whatever, dog. I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
Get it how I live
He
it.
was- dude, when we were in Cabo, he was there. He was killing it.
He was
I
killing
saw
it.
him
Yeah,
get
he
some
knew
waves.
he knew how to
Him
ride
and
the wave.
Marcos,
Yeah,
like, were
man.
the two standouts that were not locals. I mean, besides all the other pros that were.
Yo,
killing it,
man,
but,
listen. Dingus is a wave rider. Point
was-
blank.
All right, same with me. I don't do shove-its. I live in Florida. I'll do shove-its. But if it comes down to it, I would ride a wave any day.
Word.
I don't. Yeah.
Hands down. He's riding waves, y'all.
No,
That's right.
Don't waste my time doing shove. It's all done.
Yeah, when you get old, you can't do that anymore, man. Your ankles, you get seasoned, your hips.
That's when
can't
you know
be
you're
running around
old.
doing that stuff.
That's when you know you're old.
So how's it feel to warm up for a contest now?
Warm
Well,
up. You only gotta
it
skim
takes
one
about
heat.
an hour and a half.
You only gotta skim one heat.
You're already boosted into the finals, so I mean you've accomplished
You're starting
a lot
out in the
already
top 8.
before you even throw the board.
Dude, I'm sitting here skimming like 8 heats on Saturday, and he's like,
I'm just
like,
kicking
hey,
it
Todd,
all
when
day.
When you skim,
Oh, I
Todd,
don't skim all day, bro.
Todd, yeah, Todd, when you
I'm in
skim-
the final.
Oh, I don't know how to skim all day, bro. I didn't even bring my baggies.
Straight to the final.
Wait, I gotta get in the water.
Oh yeah, I don't skim till Sunday afternoon.
Dude, it's
Oh,
pretty
wait, what
nice.
time?
I mean,
last heat of the contest.
well, I don't know. I'd rather skim against people and like have heats.
Yeah.
for
So I
sure.
mean,
Well, like
Yeah.
last year, we skimmed against each other. You knocked me out a few times, man.
No way.
Yeah.
You let that old man beat you?
Yo, he got me Outer Banks. Yeah, dude. He took me Outer Banks for sure.
What?
yeah,
Hey, man, you know.
What?
Hey, dog. Any given Sunday, they say, right? That's what
that's what
Isn't that
happened. Because I'm not even a skimmer. I'm a surfer.
That's what's up. I got by a surfer.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. I call myself. I lost to a chick one time in semi-pro.
Dude, I lost to a chick.
Siobhan McCullough took me out of semi-pro at Seabright. I don't care. Whatever,
Damn.
man.
Listen to that awkward silence though. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Dude, I know.
She'll
I
be
don't know what
stoked.
I
She'll be
would
like,
do.
yeah.
I
She'll be
definitely
stoked.
did that.
Man.
Dude, who was it? Jenna?
Anna Profit used to
No.
Jenna beat Troy.
Jenna
Troy
beat me
lost
when
to a
I was
girl.
like 12, 13 years old at just for
Just
fun.
3 years ago?
No.
That was when we used to call him the 60 pound.
6 years ago.
That was-
6 years
okay.
Well,
ago.
that's when we called him the 60-pound wonder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
And I was
like
still
Eddie
doing work
Dixon
on
is
you.
now. Oh my god, here we go.
Still doing work. Talk about doing work, man. Let's talk about that first professional win you had up in New Jersey.
Oh man, that first professional win, I could say there was first round, there was probably about 17, 18 pros, because I remember second round was quarterfinals, and then third ended up being semis, and then fourth, of course, being the finals. I think the finals was like me, Sean Kenny, Kyle Calandra. I can't think who the fourth person was in that.
Oh man, that's messed up. I should.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
trying
should
to.
probably know that. I
Yeah,
announced that.
you were
one,
announced.
right?
You were the announcer.
Oh,
But I remember the first
gosh.
person you announced. I remember you saying you're like, oh, one of my good friends, Kyle Calandra from coming in fourth, and I was like, oh shit, man, I made top 3, and then like you were like, oh, top 3. I'm pretty sure it was someone from New Jersey, but I can't remember who it was because I remember second place was Sean Kenny. And when it was top 2, I was like, damn. I was like, I made top 2, and then like you were like, oh, top, number 2, second place coming in closer than first, but we're coming in Outer Banks, North Carolina, and like as soon as you hear the second place, when you know your name's gonna be called for first, it's like you're just anticipating the whole win. But it's like it hasn't hit you until they hand it to you. But then you're like, first place coming for the furthest point of here, Vero Beach, Florida.
Killed
It's definitely, yeah, good feeling.
Felt good to take that one home.
Yeah, first and only pro contest I've ever won, but I could say it's well worth all the time that I spent.
That's
Doing it
awesome,
now.
man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, stoked.
That's crazy.
That's what it's about. Yeah, I think.
That's the dream.
Dang, I think I lost that contest to Caesar too. I was just getting my butt whipped a little bit. And it's like,
Man.
what happened? And like every contest we're talking about, I didn't do much. What? Let's stop talking about contests. We're gonna move on. Hey.
Sad though, because contest is a heavy hit.
Yeah,
Contest is
contest
it's
is a-
publicity.
Like, if you want to have a podcast about just judging at contests, you could do a whole nother.
Let him
30
talk about
hours.
judging.
Yeah,
and
don't
we'll
worry,
talk
man.
about
I already have that written down in a notebook
Yeah,
somewhere.
I was gonna
That's
say, dude. I mean, especially when I was judging the final, and when I got judged in the final of this recent contest.
Yeah.
But it's all.
yeah.
it
We'll
all
talk
depends
about
on
that
yourself.
at another point. I'll be sure to have you on the panel for that show.
Yeah.
You seem like you want to get real enthusiastic on that one.
Todd's getting
No.
paid to judge UST contests
Yeah,
over
I mean,
here.
I've judged a few of
Yeah.
the pro contests. And,
Oktoberfest, you got paid to
I mean,
judge.
but coming from a surfing perspective, like I know how surfing contests have been run.
Yeah.
Like I used to surf contests when I was younger, but I don't know. Skimming's just a different thing. Like I see some things differently that maybe like other skimmers don't see. Like, man, some people just get hyped about like the craziest things. Like Sam does front flips, and like if you're just a normal skimmer, you'd probably like be so stoked to see that if you didn't really know what skimboarding was. But
Yeah.
like, it's not necessarily like proper.
Yeah.
That's proper
Well,
skimboarding.
that's like one of the common questions. Like, can you do a flip? Like, what's this? Oh, skimboard. Can you do a flip, man? Yeah.
People are stoked on the flips though. I mean,
People are stoked on the
you
flip.
don't even know people are watching you.
Did Steve Polero hand out a poster with like a flip on it over the weekend?
Steve Blair.
He was like, had
Yeah.
like the throwback posters.
Yep.
Or was it like?
He was doing like
they,
an acid
ju-
drop
Oh
over like a bunch of kids.
Acid dropped over like 8 people. That was so raw.
It was kids. It wasn't
Yo, didn't
people.
you acid drop? Let's hear about your acid drop. When did you acid drop
man.
behind like a jet ski or something, right?
Yeah.
That's an everyday thing on the boat.
Well, yeah.
That's just-
We
that's
do it
just
off
how
the
it
dock.
goes.
We do it off the dock for fun.
Well, back when I was going to school in like Orlando, they had a wakeboard park, and like we used to go there and rent it out, and like I would just take the skimboard because I never like wakeboarded or wake skated, so I just used the skimboard, and just the way it starts out at the cable park, like I mean it's pretty easy to just acid drop off the dock, and then we've just been doing it every day. I wish I can be there tomorrow to show you guys.
Yeah, we would love to see that. Flip that for me, man. Thank you. Boom.
2011 Imperial Wake Skim Champ.
Imperial Wake Skim Champ.
2011. That was. I can't even think how long ago that was.
Might have been 12. Might have been.
You
9,
might have to step
I
it
don't
up
know.
till now. I don't want to teach you a lesson or two.
Oh my gosh. Yo, just keep that title forever, man. Don't worry about it.
Wait,
Dude, I think I invented the
Wake
skateboard
skim.
behind the boat.
Give the claim to
Because-
fame,
Dude, I mean, hey, if you want to claim it right now, you claim
No.
it.
Yeah, you claim
Dude, I
it.
think
Who's
Who'd
it?
you
Like
beat?
anybody? If
Tell
You
anybody
beat
wants
you.
to-
Who'd
Yeah,
you
dude.
beat?
Dave
Well, no,
Scott?
I originated
Yeah,
the
if someone
skimboarding
wants
behind the
to,
boat.
someone wants to step up and say that they
I bought
started
a
it.
skimboard like
come,
when I was
come to talk to
back
Todd.
in like '92, and we used to go on ski behind my aunt's boat all the time. And I had a skimboard and a surfboard, and that's all I'd ride. And like then the skimboard was just like easier. And I mean, we're talking like 95, 94.
Yeah. Ain't nobody doing that in
I
95.
didn't even think they had skimboard shaped like they do now.
Who'd you beat in the final of the Imperial? Dave Scott, right?
Dave Scott.
Yeah,
I think
that's your
Joey
claim to
Vavlo
fame,
was
dude.
there.
Joey Vavlo.
Boom.
Those are OGs.
Dang,
at
that's
that time, dude.
that's heavy.
I'm pretty-
right there.
Dude,
Yo,
Johnny Webber.
That's the claim. to
Yeah,
fame,
Weber-
dude.
Weber was in it.
Weber, like these are heavy
Dude,
hitters.
fuck.
I used to compete against Joey in like the mid '90s in Dewey Beach in like the 9 to 11 age group.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. You guys are still around for it. I didn't even know what skimboarding was back then. I owned a skimboard, but I'd never actually seen proper skimboarding.
Till Knee
like
Deep
it
in
is
Hoopla.
now.
That was
Knee
the
Deep in
one.
Hoopla is the first skimboard movie I've ever seen since I was like 10 years
That was
old.
a sick
Ever
video,
since
too.
then,
That's
I
probably
knew
some
how
of
to
my
ride a
favorite
Then
videos.
I'd never seen like.
I
people
never
ride a
understood
wave.
what a skimboard was
I
until
never-
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just you run on the flat ground and do like a bunch of spins, like on the flat ground, and like don't even go up for the waves.
That's like the common misconception.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you guys are the ones that just run and slide around, huh?
Yeah.
Did you do a headstand? Dude, Knee Deep is a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
original.
Those liners that like Corey Ryan catches in that
Oh,
movie.
those are probably the most.
Yeah.
Dude,
memorable
Knee Deep
things
in
I've
Hoopla is
seen.
what started
That's
my
probably the sickest section
skimboarding.
I've seen ever.
That
Yeah,
song.
that's
I'll
what started my
never
whole
forget that
skimboarding
song,
career.
too.
Yeah,
Like professionally skimboarding, I'd never thought about that until I saw that movie.
yeah.
There was
well,
never a point.
the
Cypress
the
Hill,
liners in
yeah.
that movie. Are they comparable to the ones that you caught at Donovan's up in Jersey?
Ooh. They weren't as quite
never
step
been there.
on, but they were probably reeling for about 100 yards frontside lines. Best frontside lines I've ever skimmed in my life.
Is
Yeah.
Jersey?
Yeah, Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey,
Jersey.
dude, on my Victoria Skimboards profile. Favorite place of skimboarding? New Jersey.
All right,
It's
there you go.
it's on there.
Yeah,
it's
boom,
on there.
Boom, boom. That's for all y'all up there. All right,
My
Sean,
favorite-
Teddy, Andy. You know,
Coming from Florida, my favorite place to skimboard: Mexico, freaking all the way from Cabo to California, Siders, West Street, 10th
Yeah,
Street,
skinny
Wedge.
Cabo.
Dude, you didn't. I didn't skim in Cabo.
E.T. Baker went all the way to Cabo, didn't even show up for the
E.T.
contest.
E.T. came.
hold on.
Yeah,
even
all right,
make the
listen. Let me
contest.
explain to you right now. E.T. Baker came.
So don't
from-
get the all-inclusive when you go to Cabo.
Don't go to
because
all
you'll miss-
inclusive. Yeah, you're gonna drink so much in all inclusive, you're not
Oh
even gonna
my
skim.
God.
AKA E.T. Baker. You're gonna skim 4
Don't pull
sessions.
an Ellis.
Don't
That's
pull
called
Don't pull an Ellis.
Look that up on Urban Dictionary, though. Look up the meaning of the
Ellis.
name Ellis. On
The
Urban
meaning of
Dictionary.
Ellis.
I did that the other
He
day.
pulled an Ellis.
And I'll just go ahead and quote it. It means the act of doing something cool, really cool.
Ellis. I'm pulling an Ellis.
Doing Ellis.
You're pulling an
I pulled
Ellis.
an Ellis.
You pulled an Ellis.
You say it pretty good.
I'm gonna start
You should
saying
use
that. I'm gonna start using that word.
Oh, he pulled an Ellis.
But when you're talking about ET and you say, "Oh, he pulled an Ellis," it's like,
It's a different
It's the
story.
usual. It's like, oh,
It's like
well,
a kook.
what's new?
yeah,
When you use it for me, it's like the opposite. It's like, dude, you just
yeah, you
cooked
didn't do
that.
anything cool.
No.
He
I
pulled
had
a
one of
real
those
Ellis.
ways where-
He pulled a real Ellis.
Yeah,
the
real
definition.
Ellis.
He
He
wrote
cooked
the
the
definition.
I don't know. No, I seriously don't know who wrote that.
All I'm
That's
saying is he didn't even make the contest.
No, we went all the way there for a week.
Dude.
We were there for
He
like
skimmed
7 days
four
before.
sessions, 2 waves apiece.
my.
On a good day.
Hey, well, Cabo's pretty heavy. It's pretty
I'm gonna have
intimidating
to
to some
interrupt
people.
and say that's not true.
Okay,
Four-
3 waves a day, I'll give you a break.
Maybe 3 like actual.
But you didn't have a
usable
session
No,
like you
flip
did
over.
today.
videos.
Imagine if you were 100% on.
If I would have had the session like I had today in Cabo, I would have already been sponsored by Exile. Aaron Plusa would have signed.
And then
my
you forgot
ass.
Austin Keene, Blair Conklin, and Brandon
was hurt.
Sears,
Blair was hurt.
and everyone in their life was there.
That's why ET didn't skim.
That's why he didn't skim.
Everyone in their
Todd
life.
even
Yeah.
said it though.
It's
Todd
pretty
even- Todd
intimidating.
even said
It's
it.
intimidating.
It is
It's intimidating.
But we
Yeah.
were there for the whole week before and like skimming and then.
Dude, but then when me and Sam were running against the same wave, like 3 or 4 times after like me, Bill Bryan, I skimmed my second heat of Cabo, my first professional heat of Cabo. It was me, Bill Bryan, and a kid from mainland Mexico. And like until you skim with the heat with Bill
Bill's
Bryan,
so sick. on
dude,
it.
when you skim
Makes
against
it
Bill
look
Bryan,
so easy.
dude, I will never forget skimming against him because like you run for a wave and you're like, oh no, I felt like I did good, and then you see him run for a wave and you're
But
like,
he's like the Kelly Slater.
yeah, he's the Kelly
Yeah.
Slater of
Dude,
skimboarding.
so
He
Yeah.
does not fall.
Quadruple.
He does
OG.
not fall. He lands everything. He does everything
Switch.
switch.
Yeah.
Dude, he did a switch
many
big
tricks
spin
did he
across
invent?
like, dude, it was stupid.
Like that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. The
It was
beaker
stupid.
rap.
He
Yeah,
does the
Yeah, he
beaker
grew-
rap.
Like, that's probably one of the
And
most-
he rides it fake. He
Are
just
you
gets
kidding
barreled
me?
like riding
Like,
The
down the
best
road.
part of that
right
is
there.
when a kid asks you at camp, like, why do you call it a beaker rap? And you're just like, all right, kid, take yourself to YouTube.
Why?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
Go
get
watch
it together.
Yeah.
Like, what? When were you born? Oh,
At
okay,
Skim City.
2006. All right, like, what?
And that's Skim City. Those the stretch roller sticks, the stick, this in the skim community, and even when I went to skim contests, I saw everyone use it, and everyone called it the dub stick. And I just found out recently that the reason why they call it the dub stick, it's not even made for skimming or for anything. It's made for running.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
J Dub
J
brought
Dub.
it to the first contest and was one of the first people to use it and stretch it and actually, have other people see it, and then it just became a phenomenon.
Yeah, I recall him rubbing that across his chest in the promo means no dough alley-oop video from like 4 or 5
way.
years ago. Dude, maybe not longer than 4 or 5. You're gonna
That's
have to try
crazy.
to pull that one out of the crate somewhere. I think there's like,
Yeah.
Wow, I
a
think we might
few.
have that here.
yeah,
Yeah, we probably
pull
have
that
that.
one out. Dude. Gonna
Might have
crack
to go
up
to the
at that
pawn
one.
store and buy a VHS player because I don't have one.
It's a DVD.
Yeah,
it's
not
it's-
that old.
Yeah, it's.
It's not like Shore Break
Yeah,
or
it's-
like
it's,
Sand Crabs.
Oh man, those are classics right there. Those are what the kids need to
Yeah, I
go
see.
look at. Like,
Tex
yo, the
Haynes just
wipeout
blasting.
sections in
Yeah.
Dude,
those.
Tex Haynes. That's the board I ride to this day. Tex Haynes, that's
Text
for the past
Tex Haynes.
text. It's Tex
Yeah,
Haynes.
I know. I heard you.
But past 3 years, that's a board I rode, and I mean, I wouldn't complain one bit about it.
You've been asking us questions. Let me ask you. How
Oh
do you
man, is this how this works now?
Yeah,
Now I get a question
like,
asked.
How do you like Vero since you've been here?
It's going down out here. I think it's the only place in the world you can show up and blow up, dog.
Oh, I
show
like
up, like
that.
get a job.
I like that motto.
Skim. No, I would definitely like to catch some of these lefts you guys are talking about, though.
Dude, lefts at
I mean,
mulligans, I've never caught in backside lines. I'm regular footed, but backside lines, lefts, I've never caught them so good.
I don't know. How does mulligans get so good though?
It's not a
Artificial
point,
reefs in the
it's,
sand.
but it's not a point break. It's really
it's that
not a
guy
point break.
singing out back. That's what
It's-
that's what happened.
Best backside lines I've ever seen. Like, I've caught siders at wedge, but like just a solid backside line, it's just like, it's weird how good it gets. It's weird.
It's
Just-
because the artificial reefs, the way they're set up.
Yeah,
There's one offset. They're not all one straight line.
Yeah, it's
connected, but It's
offset.
like offset.
So what are we talking about? Like a solid east swell, like a northeast swell?
No, it's got to be like a straight south or straight north. It's got straight north
south,
swell.
straight north.
Like northeast will be like good backside liners.
Mhm.
All right, so guys, people don't start showing up at their spot at Mulligan's when it's just
People
straight
have.
north swell.
People have.
If not, I'll be watching it at work.
North swell.
I'll be
why I'm
working at
lucky,
10:30 in the
dude,
morning
I
watching
get,
it.
I get a surf report every morning from this dude. Like,
Oh,
when he's
from me?
working.
Yeah, every
dude,
morning.
I'm stoked.
Dude, I give you
Yeah.
guys a skim report every
Especially
morning when
when
I'm
you
at
get-
work.
But
I'm
then
like,
again,
yeah,
the mornings you have off, you don't go.
of course.
Because you're just like, you're like, I'm not even gonna get up to look at the cam.
Hater.
Yeah, because I'm
Oh,
gonna go
man.
on the
You
boat,
should use those
or else I'm
cams.
gonna go sleep in.
Skimming ain't easy, you know?
No, it ain't. It is not easy. If I skip class, I might
No, you
make
stay in
skim.
school.
We do not advise that.
No.
That was last week. I'm
Casey
sorry.
Ritzer, stay in school.
Yeah, kids,
Casey
stay in
Ritzer.
school.
Casey
All right.
Ritzer, stay in school for sure.
Don't
He's gonna be a killer.
not go to school.
Big
At
ups
least
to that
at least
kid.
hike school. You know, after hike school, find a nice college near a beach or just go to the beach.
Live at the beach.
Down by
Yeah.
the beach, boy.
Right by the beach, boy. So on that note, we will end this evening's podcast. I would like to thank you three gentlemen for being here with us. You know, Tribe of Good Vibes podcast. You got any closing words you'd like to say? Any of you?
Cheers.
Holla.
Cheers to Vero Beach.
I like that one.
Great, holler at me.
All right.
Just put it out there. You might not like it. You might like it.
You might not like it. You might
All
like
right.
it. It's out there.
Grape
None of it
skimboards.
matters.
Give a shout out to E.T. Baker for
Shout
his
out.
clip of his career today.
Shout
I
out
don't know if
ET.
you got to
Put
witness.
some of that. Wait till we put some of that online.
Wait
Yeah.
till you get to see the one
And the
clip of his
pictures,
career.
double,
The footage
triple,
is here.
Double, triple.
It will be
angles.
up. Double, triple angle.
He has
Double,
only-
triple threat. E.T. Baker. Sign him or you're blowing it. Signing off from the Vero Beach compound. Ed the Dread. This was Tribe of Good Vibes podcast. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, follow us, bookmark the page, do all that cool stuff. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.
So please tell me we're going on the boat tomorrow.
We're going on the boat tomorrow.
But dude, I'm not even kidding you.
I wanna
110%. Me and you will go out, and like a bunch of my friends will meet us out there.
So I'm not
All right.
invited- I'm not invited.
We don't know, man.
Dude,
Are you
you're-
in?
The problem is if you're coming, I will pick up Ed. The problem is I will pick up.
problem is
I will pick up Ed at 11 o'clock. I'm gonna wake up at 10. I'm gonna
if you
drive.
pick up
Listen,
Ed,
listen.
Then you're picking me up too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
But
sleep.
listen, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
It's not
If you
football
can
Sunday.
drive to the boat docks, Memorial Island, I will have the boat hooked up, parked there, waiting for us. We're gonna go skim at 11 o'clock. Wake up at 10. Get there by 11. We're gonna drive from the boat docks to the beach. After we get on skimming, we're gonna go on the boat. We're gonna go fucking on the boat till this fucking sun rises. I don't even know.
Till the sun rises.
I need to write all that down. That was too much.
spare tank. You know, you gotta make sacrifices. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta fucking sacrifice, you know?
Think about how much money people that try the lotto daily spend, and then
I guess
maybe
that's a
one
sacrifice.
person will like win, and then most of them don't even win. So it's like, dude, you're doing sacrifice for nothing. At least you're gonna get something out of this. Like
there's always hope.
self-gratification.
They just want hope.
Hope? No, they want fucking money. They don't want hope. If they want hope, they go to church.
All right.
Pray.